Can we surface grind a piece of wood on a magnetic chuck? I'm going to learn y'all something today, yeah. Now, even though I'm from South Louisiana, my dad was Italian. Now, I've got this piece of wood that's going to be the handle for this knife tang. Now, I normally do this on my disc sander, but you can't always be exact with it because you can cant up and down and it'll get out of square. It does a great job, however. I'd like to try it on the surface grinder. But the problem, of course, is this is a magnetic chuck. And I got to have some kind of way to keep this wood from sliding back and forth each way and from popping out of there. So I've got this piece of angle iron. I'm going to cut 4 pieces that I'll be able to put on all 4 sides of the block of wood, and then I'll clamp them together and then apply the magnetic chuck. So let me get the angle iron cut, get it mounted on this chuck, and see if it'll work. So let's take some measurements and see how we did. But before we do, there's also some other ways you can do this, probably more secure and a little more safer. You could take a sacrificial piece of steel that you surface ground and super glue your wood down to that metal. Then put your metal angles around it if you want it even more secure. Surface grind one side, heat it up, get your glue off, clean your plate up, glue it back down, do the other side. This is just much faster and cleaner for me. I know it looks sketchy, kind of feels sketchy, but it works. Anyway, let's take some measurements. That's not too bad. About a thousandth, but it depends on where you measure it. It's pretty much dead on. I used a 50 grit belt to surface grind it, but I don't need any flatter than that. That's way better than I can do with my disc sander, where I risk canting back and forth and that sort of thing. This will work just fine to lay out my handle with my height gauge, get my center line established, that sort of thing. But I hope you got something out of this. But if you got any questions, just leave them in the comment section. I'd like to thank my patrons. If you'd like to support the channel, there's a link down in my bio. Thank you for watching.